What do you know about La Comuna 13? What have you heard about?
I have heard that La Comuna 13 is pretty influenced by the violence, drugs, weapons, politics, status, and also La Guerrilla.
It's important to visit this place and why?
Yes, I think it's so important because this place have a lot of story of us. It have two rebellions in Medellin, and is what we are.
You will see along the way in La Comuna 13.
I think I will see a lot of graffitis and drawings represent important people and aspects in our country. I will also see a lot of quotes and dates that represent successes that have occurred in our country and in general in Medellin.
Okay, I feel happy, comfortable, and it is a place so beautiful because it have a lot of art, graffitis, and a lot of people that work hard, and it is a part of us, a part that represents Medellin and what we are. Was about paramilitaries and military armies that try to end with the drug dealing in this zone, and also there were 9 people killed by the bullet flyers. I think it's it right. So some women, men, children, and some students were killed by the bullets that day.
Chicas, sin caminar en las escaleras, por favor.
What do you think is con La Comuna 13 is the most restricted place of Medellin?
In your opinion?
In your opinion?
What is the most interesting in
Yes.
Because what do you come to the of La Comuna 13?
Why? What is the
why to
reason?
come here?
Yeah.
Because of the history and the art and the developing and the symbol of our community can develop.
Las escaleras eléctricas, ¿por qué contribuyeron y qué beneficios o perjuicios han traído a la comuna?
En tu opinión?
Un beneficio es que trae más gente fuera del país, más turistas y se va a conocer más del país, pues, y también Medellín y como lo es la comuna. ¿Cuál era lo otro?
¿Y qué beneficios o perjuicios ha traído a la comuna?
Pues ya les dije los beneficios y los prejuicios, no sabría decirlo muy bien. Me imagino que tal vez algunos engaños a los turistas porque tú vas a una tienda y te venden algo a un precio, pero va un turista y te lo venden a otro y así. Y pues eso sería lo
Muchísimas gracias.
Pues la Comuna 13 antes tenía dificultades por el conflicto armado, barreras invisibles, grupos delincuenciales pues que patrullaban en esta zona. Estamos hablando de 11 años atrás, porque después de la intervención militar llamada Orión y Mariscal, eso desapareció y esto se convirtió en un sitio turístico. Ya antes estudiamos era que aquí había un grupo guerrillero que comandaba todos estos barrios, entonces era difícil el acceso, la bajada de los enfermos, cuando había un asesinato la policía no podía subir, entonces había que esperar para poder bajar a los muertos. Antes ya no.
How did you feel during the way up?
Okay, I feel happy and emotional because we see a lot of art and graffitis, and it was so grateful, it was so beautiful. Where today in La Comuna 13 is that it has so many history. It's a place that had, like how to say it, have had through violence and drugs, and a lot of suffering people live here, and I think they are grateful that this place has changed a lot for good, I think that.
I think it's important to know the history of our city.
I think it's important because if you don't know your history, you will be to repeat them, and the new generation will need to know what happened in the place we live.
Identify in this particular place.
Identify the vulnerability of the rights of property, life, wealth, and a community.
Taken in order to help this community. Okay, the government that bring to the community a dignity life and to bring some resources to study and other things for the community.
Remember the photos you took of the messages about children. So what do you think about them?
I think the graffitis in the walls are too important because that walls tell a story for the children, that important moments that leave the Comuna 13 and Medellin in general, like Orion and Mariscal.
Why did you decide to come to this community?
Because we're on vacation here in Colombia, and we visited first Bogota, now we're in Medellin, and I think it's interesting because it's part of your culture, maybe. So,
Okay. What do you know about the history of this place?
again, please.
What do you know about this place? Like the history?
Like Orion or Mariscal.
Not much, to be honest, but we saw the graffiti of Pablo Escobar, and we know that this Comuna has something to do with Escobar.
Okay. What ideas are mentioned about Medellin in your country?
Again,
What ideas in your country tell about Medellin or
what the people know about Medellin,
yes, in your country?
I think the only thing most people know is the Medellin cartel and the story about Escobar from.
It's too sad that
Because there's so many
the world,
Netflix
the world
pictures.
know about Medellin is Pablo Escobar and
Yeah, and
Yolanda.
I think it's not enough. I think there's much more to know about Colombia because what we saw until now is very beautiful, and it's not only the bad side. It's much more than that, and I think people watch too much Netflix. So when you're here and see so much, so many different cultures and landscapes, it's beautiful, and it's not just that one historical part. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Queremos enseñar muchas cosas en la comunidad como tal a los niños y compartir esa danza tan hermosa que nosotros tenemos, ya como hemos practicado anteriormente, y compartirlo más a las calles, a la gente acá en Medellín, todo el mundo.
Tienen un talento increíble. ¿Y qué dificultades se siguen viviendo en la comuna?
La comuna como tal, se siguen viendo muchas cosas pues, que nos han dejado como en la parte de los combos, pues eso no se va a ver como tal, pero en esa manera ya cambió mucho y no sé, esto más esa parte del conflicto armado.
Muchísimas gracias.